and nothing should prevent their teammates from setting up a mass sprint. The beginning of the stage, in the Limagne plain, is totally flat. It won't be before the 30-kilometre mark that the road will start to rise, if only slightly.
It looks like you've got an exit slip from the peloton. It's riding quietly.
The road now starts to rise gently at the front of the race. Nothing nasty, but it gives the riders a chance to shift some gears after 30 kilometres on the flat.
You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway.
The first classified climb is a fourth category label. There will be 1 point for the polka dot jersey.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. At the front, you're the best placed for the green jersey. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to... consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
He's a lead-out man. He's there to pull hard for his sprinter if there's a mass sprint.
Essentially, you're the fastest of the group in a sprint. Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace. Puncture! Puncture! No, just kidding. It was to wake up the mechanic. Guys, you're 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
The intermediate sprint of this 11th stage is approaching. It will be contested in Montluçon in less than 5 kilometres. The front of the race is in the feed zone. The riders will soon be going head-to-head on the final classified climb of the day. A fourth category ascent that offers 1 point.
Your opponents would like you to take more relays. It's up to you. We're near the end, and it's every man for himself. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end. You've got to ride, guys, if you want a chance of a sprint victory.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Only 20 kilometers to go, and the breakaway has still not been caught by the peloton. With 15 kilometers to go, the breakaway can't afford to slow down. The peloton is after them, and it will be difficult to hold out. The race leaders have entered the last 10 kilometers. The slower sprinters will surely try to surprise their companions by attacking from far out. Only 3 kilometers left. The stage win should be played out between the breakaway riders. "30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The red pennant. Everything will be decided in the final meters for the breakaway riders.
Nej, jag vet inte vad det är. Det var dom, var det? Det var.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome. He's amongst the lead. He's in sparkling form. He's amongst.
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. At least... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. The trip through the Beaujolais offers a fine prospect for the baroudeurs. Not only the vineyards of the region, but also stage victory. The Croix Mormain and Croix Rosier mountain passes could well dampen the ardour of the sprinters and leave the way open to those intrepid riders who managed to escape with the early breakaway. Breakaway over.
If they merge, it will make too big of a breakaway. The peloton prefers to ride and claw back those in front. Don't let the counterattack catch up. He's asked his teammates to manage the time gap. He no doubt wants to take the win in the sprint. He's got his team riding because he's a favorite for the stage. You should get rid of him. He's got his teammates riding because a rider who's dangerous for the stage victory has broken away. His teammates are already supplying the pace to finish in a sprint. The breakaway is forewarned. Riders are already being dropped at the back of the peloton. It won't be a great day for them. He's got his teammates riding because he's a danger to the overall standings. He's placed his teammates at the front to ride you down because you're a potential danger for the stage victory. Just tuck yourself in where you are. You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The breakaway is approaching a new King in the Mountains climb, a short 3-kilometre ascent.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. He's got his team riding because he's a favorite for the stage. You should get rid of him. The breakaway is beginning to look dangerous. You better start riding, guys.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Åh, det börjar passa med det som barnen. Jag må faktiskt måste bli som barnen.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
Varför är det jag som...
Breakaway companion look like they want to up the pace.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
Compared to the beginning of the stage, the climbs will now be longer, with distances of around 6 kilometers. And it starts right now for the men at the front with a Col de la Casfrade.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. Here's the positions over the last climb. He too seems interested in the stage win. His teammates are also riding hard. You're not doing your share of the work, and so the others no longer want to ride. Anyway, we're into the final kilometers. we can forget any ideas of cooperation. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton. The gap is growing. Don't worry. They're not well placed in the overall standings. It is important to relay a minimum during a break, so that everyone agrees to cooperate. But be careful not to do too much in order to save some strength for the finish.
Lâchez rien, allez!
Vad var jag i? Svinten på den. Det er jo Kurt Nielsen. Han kommer ut og... Det ser jeg jo. Før han kommer. Sparer mye energi. Da kan jeg gå. Da har det ikke sjans.
Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings. You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey.
This final mountain pass of the day carries a second category label. So the first 4 riders over the top will score points towards the mountains classification.
We need to score points for the polka dot jersey. It's essential if we want to strengthen our position as leader. Attempted breakaway by the yellow jersey. What's he trying to do?
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. There's less than 20 kilometers left for the peloton.
The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way, lads. But watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers. You have 30 seconds lead.
Here comes the red pennant.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Okej, så vart 18.
You're over-revving. Reduce the tempo or you'll pay the price.
Bra.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly. Here is the winner of the Rouen Belvion Beaujolais. He's amongst the leading. He tops the standings and will receive the trip. We can say that he tops the...
Huge congratulations for this win. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is a...
Ja, det blev det säkert bra.
Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The profile is special, with one major difficulty that should decide between the climbers. The scenario looks to be simple, and everything should be settled on the
Vågar vi ju allt. Här kommer vi. Paul.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Only one major ascent in today's schedule, the Grand Colombier. With more than 17 kilometres of climbing, GC favourites won't have the luxury of an off day that would see them saying goodbye to any chance of final victory.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up. You didn't make any friends today. Your attitude will encourage your opponents to attack.
And here's the intermediate sprint coming into view. The sprinters can then return to sitting quietly in the peloton, because there'll be nothing left to play for, except to finish the stage within the time limit.
That's good enough, lads. There's no way we can lose the green jersey today. It's good.
The race is now entering the feed zone.
The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
The ascent of the first categorized difficulty is underway for the front of the race. Ranked as a second category climb, there will be 5, 3, 2 and 1 point to be gleaned for the mountains classification.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The ascent of the Grand Colombier has begun, a climb that could do some serious damage. Le Grand Colombier is classified all category. There will be a maximum of 20 points to be earned for the polka dot jersey. The lead group is 10 kilometers from the summit.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The riders up front have a 1 minute lead in the favourites group. "30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds.
Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group.
Okay, I'll protect him. Try to manage things so that you don't blow up before the line.
Altså det går jo faen ikke. Hva ender jeg gjør?